I've come to Brimbank Park to get close to the Maribyrnong River, and this is a good place to do that, and actually it's a beautiful parkland worth visiting. Again, I didn't realise there'd be a fence, but in this instance the fence is keeping people away from the banks of the river, which is protecting that vegetation and the animals, which is a good thing. So I found a way down to the banks. There is a path. Behind me is the Maribyrnong River, which, when Hume and Hovell first reached it, Hume named the Arndell, in honour of Hovell's father-in-law and his son. Hovell's father-in-law's surname was Arndell, and his son's Christian name was Arndell. What's sad about this space is that what Hovell didn't know at the time was that his son Arndell wouldn't live through his teenage years, that he was killed in an unfortunate accident when he was 14. A tree fell on him and crushed him. It would have absolutely devastated Hovell and his wife. It was only 2 or 3 years after this journey that occurred. Had Arndell survived, he would have been my great-great-great uncle. But he died before my great-great-great-grandfather, Albert Ross Hovell, was even born. This parkland is on Wurunjeri land. I've heard it pronounced Wurunjeri or Wurunjeri. The nice thing here at the moment is that the sound of the water is actually drowning out the aeroplanes in the background. I'm grateful that it's stopped raining for long enough for me to connect with this river. Still no platypus. But honestly, I didn't expect that it would be a guarantee I'd see a platypus on this trip, because they're pretty rare to spot. You need to be in the right place at the right time. Lots of rainbow lorikeets around. I'm just imagining what it must have been like for Hume and Hovell and the men to be sitting down by the river and having that conversation about what to name the river. They'd had so many conversations like that because they'd named so many places by the time they reached here. Most of those places no longer have the same name. But still, it just would have been a type of conversation that isn't had these days. At this stage, they didn't yet know when they were going to reach the bay, but they weren't far away. Definitely recommend coming to this park. It's actually got lots of different locations where you can take the children for a play or go for a picnic. Beautiful cafe here as well. And it's so close to suburbia, you actually wouldn't realise it. It's a beautiful spot to be. I'd love to be here with a geologist who could explain the rock formations. It's pretty interesting here.